Hi, I'm Stacey Hyde, and I'm back for another episode of Better Financial Health in 15 Minutes or Less. And today I'd like to talk about a topic that I don't think I've ever covered before on the podcast, and it's really about elder care because I think as all of us age, it's something that is becoming more and more prevalent. Maybe we're dealing with parents or grandparents or a favorite aunt and uncle or a family friend that's just having a little bit more trouble navigating their life. And it can be hard to see. Personally, I've been through this, and it is very difficult when people that you've always sort of worshiped and really thought they were super smart, and they were, but they unfortunately could be just senile dementia, could be early Alzheimer's. They're really slowing down and having more trouble navigating the daily rhythms of life. And you may notice that they're getting confused more often, or they're repeating themselves more often. At the first signs of this, one of the things that I would strongly recommend is make sure that their legal documents are in order, that they have the power of attorney, that they have a healthcare power of attorney, and you know where that is, particularly if you think that you could be the person who's named. And really make sure that you understand and get them to help you understand where the passwords might be, where they keep documents of their financial holdings, their insurance policies, because as somebody slows down and is not able to do as much for themselves, it's important that whoever's going to be helping them know where to go. For example, we had a situation in my own family where an older family member had always been fiercely independent, but had started having some dementia and really hid it until she had to go into the hospital, and we went to try to figure out what was going on, and we found out she had not paid her premiums for a bunch of her Medicare supplement, for her homeowner's insurance. There was a lot of stuff that had just gotten kind of, I guess she was confused and just didn't do it. And so we had to go kind of put that all back together. So it is important, if you suspect this, to go try to get these things in order and make sure that you know where all these things are and they have the help that they need. And it could be that they need somebody to come into the home and help them with taking a bath, getting dressed. You can also use things such as an Apple Watch, so in case they fall, that it'll send an alert. One thing that you may do, of course, you've got to get their permission, is maybe find an air tag, and if they have trouble maybe finding their car in the parking lot, they can pull it up on their phone, and their phone can lead them to where they parked their car. I know of one couple where one was like, I don't want it on mine, so he put it on his wife's Apple ID because he felt like that if he couldn't find the car, then she could help him find it. And I think that that's important. It could also be important to share your location and have the elder family member share their location with you, just as a safety check, not because you're spying on them or want to know get all up in their business, but just an awareness that if they get turned around or confused and they call you, it's very easy for you to see, oh, you're here, I can be right there, or give them tips on how to get back home. I think that's important, and it is hard, and it's heartbreaking at times to navigate this, but you really want to go in and be proactive and maybe have some hard conversations sooner rather than later, while you can still get good solid answers and get a plan for how to move forward, because in many cases people that are experiencing this can be very defensive and they get very good at hiding it. One of the key things you may notice, if it's somebody that used to go out quite a bit and be very social, and now they don't really want to leave their house, that could be an early sign that they're getting confused and they don't want to get out of their safe environment. So if you're going through this with a loved one, my prayers are with you. It is hard, but remember to be kind, be open, be reassuring, and that can go a long way to making sure that they are safe, they are well cared for, and you know how to best provide care for them. Thanks for tuning in. This has been another episode of Better Financial Health in 15 Minutes or Less.